Hello everybody, welcome back to Facts 365. If you like what you see, please consider a subscribe. We are not an AI channel, we just find interesting facts concerning each day. Here are 10 interesting facts about January 30th. Number 1, National Croissant Day. While most of us know it as a French speciality, the croissant actually originated in Austria under the name Kipferls. Marie Antoinette first introduced the Austrian pastry to France when she married into the royal family. On January 30th, we annually recognize a National Croissant Day. So channel your inner Parisian baker today and say, oui, to these buttery treats. Number 2, Winston Churchill's state funeral. The funeral of Sir Winston Churchill on January 30th, 1965 was broadcast live on the BBC and seen around the world. It was the first state funeral of a politician in the century and the biggest national event since the coronation of 1953. The BBC chose Richard Dimbleby as the sole presenter for over 4 hours of television coverage. Dimbleby's grave and informed coverage was widely praised, and he received 1,600 letters from viewers. Number 3, Naro 1. The Naro 1, previously designated the Korea Space Launch Vehicle, was South Korea's first carrier rocket, and the first South Korean launch vehicle to achieve Earth orbit. On January 30, 2013, the third Naro 1 vehicle built successfully placed into low Earth orbit. Number 4, Hitler's rise to power. President von Hindenburg was hesitant to appoint Hitler as chancellor. Following several backroom negotiations, Hindenburg acquiesced, and on January 30, 1933, he formally appointed Adolf Hitler as Germany's new chancellor. Although he was chancellor, Hitler was not yet an absolute dictator. Number 5, Galita Postal Facility Shootings. The Galita Postal Facility shootings was a spree killing perpetrated by Jennifer San Marco on January 30, 2006. San Marco, a former United States Postal Service employee, shot and killed 6 people in Galita, California, before taking her own life. Prior to the Galita shooting, she shot and killed a former neighbor in nearby Santa Barbara. Number 6, Monitor National Marine Sanctuary. Monitor National Marine Sanctuary is the site of the wreck of the USS Monitor, one of the most famous shipwrecks in U.S. history. It was designated as the country's first national marine sanctuary on January 30, 1975, and is one of only 2 of the 16 national marine sanctuaries created to protect a cultural resource rather than a natural resource. Number 7, the Beatles' Rooftop Concert. On January 30, 1969, the Beatles performed an impromptu concert from the rooftop of their Apple Corps headquarters at 3 Savile Row, in central London's office and fashion district. The band played a 42-minute set before the Metropolitan Police arrived and ordered them to reduce the volume. It was the final public performance of their career. Number 8, First U.S. Presidential Assassination Attempt. January 30, 1835, just outside the Capitol building, a house painter named Richard Lawrence attempted to shoot President Andrew Jackson with 2 pistols, both of which misfired. Lawrence was apprehended after Jackson beat him severely with his cane. Lawrence was found not guilty by reason of insanity and confined to a mental institution until his death in 1861. Number 9, Happy Birthday Phil Collins. Phil Collins, born January 30, 1951, is an English singer, drummer, songwriter, record producer, and actor. He was the drummer and later became the lead singer of the rock band Genesis and had a successful solo career. In total, his work with Genesis, other artists, and solo resulted in more U.S. top 40 singles than any other artist throughout the 1980s. Number 10, Happy Birthday Christian Bale. Christian Bale, born January 30, 1974, is an English actor, known for his versatility and physical transformations for his roles. He has been a leading man in films of several genres. He played superhero Batman in Batman Begins, The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, garnering acclaim for his performance in the trilogy, which is one of the highest-grossing film franchises. There you have it. Thanks for your time. Please consider a subscribe and see you tomorrow.